Hi, Steve Hall here from Infinity Real Estate at the Realty One Group, and I'm excited you're here. I've got Stephen Bay with me from Eco Consulting, and I think you're going to find this a very interesting interview. But before I get started, there's some buttons on this page, and one of the points about these video interviews is I want to know if you know anybody that's interested in buying real estate, selling real estate, or investing in real estate, because that's what I do. Just click on the appropriate button there, and I'll get back to you right away, and we'll take care of any of your needs there. But Stephen, tell me a little bit about Eco Consulting. What do they do?
Eco Consulting is an energy assessment company. Basically what we do is we go out to homes and we make sure that they're energy efficient, or we help educate them on how to become energy efficient. We don't sell any products. We use utility rebates to install LED energy measures, such as, like I said, LED light bulbs or aerators and shower heads as well. So the company was started basically trying to figure out ways to make residential energy use go down in our area, our local area, and we partnered with utility companies to provide the service for free to residential customers in their territories.
So there's no cost to it at all?
Zero cost to it. We don't sell anything while we're out there. We're paid completely by 100% of our revenue comes from the utility company. There's nothing generated from in-home sales at all.
Okay.
And it includes, like I said, 20 LED light bulbs installed for you.
Well, I have to say it's a fantastic service, because one of my clients, an elderly lady, we called up and one of you guys came out and put in 20 bulbs for her. She had 10 dead bulbs. And it was great for her because she didn't have to find a ladder. She doesn't have a man around, and she didn't have to go to Home Depot and pick out the bulbs. He replaced, can lights and all the bulbs in the kitchen. She was so thrilled because all of a sudden now it's lit up really brightly.
Yep.
So it was great. What do people expect from the inspection part?
So our home energy inspections are checklists. By that means it's all visual assessment. We go in there, we look at insulation levels, we look at your heating system, and we outline the most cost-effective way to become energy efficient. We also help you identify any utility rebates you qualify for. So there's a variety of utility rebates, such as $600 for attic insulation, $1,200 for a new heating system. And so we go into homes and let people know what they actually qualify for.
$1,200 for a new heating system. So if your heater is an old clunker and you want to upgrade it, you can get $1,200 from the...
Yep. So it depends on the type of heating system you have. That's why it's good to have us out there. But if it's, for example, a baseboard electric heater, you can get $1,200 from the utility company to upgrade to a ductless heat pump, for example.
Wow. Those ductless heat pumps are really cool.
Really cool. They operate even in really cold temperatures, down to negative 15 degrees. And they heat at about a third of the cost of an electric furnace and even less of the cost than an electric baseboard heating.
Yeah, and I mean, most of the houses that have electric baseboard heatings, you don't have some place to put a furnace, and you can't put in the ducting for forced air or anything like that. I've spent some time traveling overseas. They use that stuff everywhere. Yeah. I was just down in Mexico, and every single new house has it, and even houses that are 10 years old have it. All through when I was traveling in Germany, France, Italy, they all run that stuff, and we're only starting to use it now. Here.
Yeah, it's a far superior technology, because if you think about it, with a furnace, you heat the air, and then you push it through a ducting system in the cold underneath of your house, and then it's delivered into the house. So there's a lot of inefficiencies across the whole process. Most duct systems aren't sealed, so you lose about 15 to 20% in the duct system before it gets into the home. And you're using natural gas to heat on most furnaces, which is a good bridge fuel, but electricity, as far as energy efficiency go, you want to stay on electric, and the ductless heat pumps will cost you less to operate than a high-efficiency gas furnace. So it's really the way to go.
And what are the rebates? Is it the federal government that mandates these rebates? Is it state? How does that work?
So it's different by utility company. Puget Sound Energy has a number of state-mandated energy goals that they have to hit, and that's why they have a variety of utility rebates. When you go to Home Depot, when you go to Costco in a PSE territory, you'll see that the light bulbs say, $20, but there's a $6 PSE rebate. The program that we work with is one of those rebates that help identify other rebates, and they're mandated to do these different energy efficiency initiatives, along with the fact that if they reduce the end usage, they don't have to build the infrastructure as much as they would by putting in new lines and things like that if they can reduce the energy consumption at the end use. Yeah. So that's why almost all utility companies have some form of rebates or another to have their customers become energy efficient.
Fantastic. I was just reading in the news, 2 weeks ago, Oregon just passed a law where they're going to be off of all coal energy within the next 5 years. By law.
That's awesome. That's awesome. The CEO of Puget Sound Energy has that same goal. By 2020, they're trying to have everything be off coal burning and burning natural resources.
Where do you guys make your money if you don't sell anything?
It's purely paid through the utility company. All 100% of our revenue comes from the utility company. We don't charge customers for anything. We don't sell any additional services. Fortunately, if you want to buy additional bulbs, we can facilitate where you to go for them, but we can't sell you anything in the home because we want to make sure our auditors are genuine and that you guys trust our company, because in order to move forward and become energy efficient, you have to trust the recommendations that you get. So that's why we don't sell anything. There are a variety of companies that do what we do, that do sell products, and so it's a different experience if you have them out there, but that's also why we've become the best contractor doing what we're doing, and we've won the award the last 2 years for the best contractor doing this program.
Sell you additional services.
Right. So there's a lot of ducting or weatherization or HVAC contractors that can provide the same service, but with that comes, somebody in your house trying to sell you. Their recommendations generally aren't a broad recommendations of how to become more energy efficient. The recommendations are usually geared towards ways that they can make money, because a lot of the people in your home in those situations are incentivized to make sales, which is not the case for our energy auditors. And it's, like I said, we won the Energy Efficiency Leader Award for PSE the last 2 years in a row because of our strategy and how we go into the home and give the best recommendations possible. So,
okay. Sounds pretty amazing. My question that pops into my head is, what motivated you to get into this industry in the first place?
I was traveling a number of places, and like you said, you see different things when you're traveling around the world. I saw these ductless heat pumps. I saw a lot of solar water heat. I met a lot of people in the industry, and so I came back from my travels after college, and I started building solar panels, and I started building wind turbines in my garage, and I was just trying to figure out how, as a guy with no money, going to be able to break into these industries and actually start a company in these industries. So I found out the utility company had something called the home print assessment. I had somebody out to my house, and I realized that it was something that it was a great experience for me, and that I could take advantage of this opportunity and kind of grow a company from that service. And that's kind of what we've done over the last 3 years. That was in 2012.
Fantastic. So how long does an energy audit take?
It takes depending on the size of your house, the number of questions, and where you want us to install the light bulbs, it takes between 45 minutes and an hour and a half. The big houses that are 4,000 or 5,000 square foot houses, they take a lot longer than the 1,200, 2,000 square foot houses. Some customers really have us out there just for the LED light bulbs, and they don't have a ton of questions. The people that we prefer, the people that are really into energy saving, those ones take a lot longer because people are asking questions, we're explaining, we're showing them pictures, and that's, we're really all about energy saving, so that's the client we love. So.
Yeah, I'm really disappointed right at the moment because we can't get Solar City up here in Washington,
Yep.
Down in Oregon and California where I've lived before. It's all over the place and it's just exploding. I mean, Elon Musk is just doing an amazing job of doing that renewable energy, and Tesla just released their Powerwall, which is a battery that sits in the garage.
Yep.
So your solar panels charge the battery, and then when the sun's gone, your battery powers the house.
Exactly.
So you can be completely off of the grid in your neighborhood.
Yep.
What do the energy inspectors look for when they come into your home? I mean, what specifically are they?
So I mentioned it a little bit earlier, but they generally want to look in your attic, your crawl space, your duct system. Most duct systems, if the house was built before 2000, most duct systems aren't sealed. It's one of the big ways to save energy. It's also a way to improve the internal air, the indoor air quality of your house. Mm-hmm. So those are some of the things we like to look in: the crawl space, the attic, your fridges, your heating system. And at the end of the assessment, after they're done, they take a full list, and they provide a full list, priority 1 through priority 8, if you have 8 priorities, on the best ways to become energy efficient. And something that they can also help with is a lot of do-it-yourselfers out there that want to, jump in the crawl space, seal their ducts, learn more about how to become energy efficient at home. So the energy inspector will give you that information. They'll also let our office know that you want us to follow up with more information, and we will provide the do-it-yourself resources you need to take on your own energy efficiency challenges.
So there's a lot of these things that a handy kind of guy could actually do himself on his own house.
Yep. If you wanted to seal your ducts and you live in a 2,000 square foot house, you can do it for under $50. If you jump in there, we can tell you how. We use a lot of information from energy.gov.
Energy auditors do you have out there?
Right now we have 4 energy auditors. We'll hopefully have 6 energy auditors soon. And our goal, once again, is just to educate and help the most people possible. One, know about this program. That's the first step. Without knowing about it, you can't take advantage of it. So we're trying to spread the word, and we're trying to do as many homes as we can. So we've continued to grow every year, and our goal is to continue to grow from here.
So if somebody wants to take advantage of an energy audit, what do they need to do?
So we work primarily with single-family residents. Okay, so if you have a townhome of 4 units or less, you can qualify if you're a PSE customer. PSE gas and electric customers both qualify. PSE gas customers don't qualify for the LEDs, unfortunately, but they do qualify for the energy inspection, which is actually where you will get the most benefit. The LEDs are great. Most people don't know a ton about LEDs. LEDs aren't the type of bulb that take a while to get bright. They turn on instantly. They save you 8 LEDs, usually use the same amount of power as 1 incandescent bulb. Yeah, so in your kitchen, if you look up right now, one of those bulbs is enough to power entire kitchen lights, all the lights in your kitchen. So it's the pretty cool technology that's been around for a while, but has just become energy efficient recently.
Well, the one client that took advantage of your energy audit last week, she is so thrilled with her kitchen because now it's so much brighter in there than it has ever been in the whole time she's owned that house for 3.5, 4 years.
Yep, and it's only running on 64 watts versus one bulb runs on 65 watts. So, yeah. So something that we do is, it's really just about educating people, like I was saying, that this program exists and people want to know how to take advantage of this program. We work primarily with social. We don't spend money marketing those types of things. We want people to tell people. So our goal is to have the best customer service. Our goal is to provide the best experience possible. That way friends tell friends, friends tell families, and friends tell their communities. There's a lot of social ways to connect with your neighbors now. There's Nextdoor, there's Facebook, things like that. That is kind of where our marketing is. We want people to share their experience, and when they share their experience, it creates a dialogue, and when it creates a dialogue, more people get funneled to our website. And something that's really cool about signing up through our website is we partnered with a company called Luminade. You might have seen them on Shark Tank, and basically what they have is an LED solar lantern. So anybody who signs up through our website, we donate $1 to this company. Every 10 people that sign up, it turns into one light that goes to a community without any power across the world. We'll have a solar lantern LED. And it's completely free. All that has to happen is you tell your friends, your family about it. It's free to your friends and family, and you help support communities around the world without power. So it's a pretty cool program. On the basis, something else about spreading the word. We have something called energy ambassadors. So these are the people that have taken the initiative, hey, I'm going to educate my community, or hey, I'm going to educate as many people as possible. After they've educated 10 people about this and 10 people sign up through our website, not only do they donate a single Luminade LED to a community in need, they also get one themselves after referring 10 people. And then they're entered into a contest where they can win ductless heat pump, or they can win energy saving measures on top of that, by being one of our energy ambassadors. In order to be an energy ambassador, 10 people have to sign up through our website and say that you're the one who referred them. And that's it.
Cool.
It's a pretty cool program.
So go to his website, make me the referral there, because I need to get one of those solar lanterns there. And if you know anybody that's thinking about buying or selling real estate or investing in real estate, I'd be more than happy to help them. We have tons of resources. The market's exciting right now. Here in Seattle, there's 6,000 new driver's licenses registered every single month.
Wow.
In King County alone. So there's a lot of people coming from outside. We've got a lot of resources to put at your disposal. So give me a call, pick up the phone, 425-770-9466, or text me, and I'd be more than happy to put whatever resources you need at your fingertips. But I want to thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Y'all go jump on the website, put me down as a referral.
Yep.
Let's put a whole bunch of LEDs in people's houses, and I assure you, my one lady customer that bought a house for me, she loves her kitchen now because it's brighter than it's ever been in the last 3 years that she's owned that house.
Yeah.
She loves it.
And something that some people don't know is by us doing this program, we've installed over 90,000 LEDs, all for free, all on behalf of PSE. From that, it's enough to power 285 homes for 18 years. All from a free service, all generated by people sharing with other friends and family. It's really a win-win-win-win. So we're at ecoconsultingnw.com. Feel free to look us up.
Thanks very much for your time. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Steve Hall, Infinity Real Estate at Realty One Group. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Steve.